at Paxton High School before it was PBL, whatever it is now, that I don't like. But anyway, I was a Mustang from 1970 to 1978, and I loved my years there.
And this is your husband?
No, I'm a guy who wandered in off the road, and I saw this group, and I thought I could get a free meal out of the deal, and nobody'd know the difference.
And his name is Chuck Stinnett. Okay.
I'm Tony Mock, and I taught from 1970 to 98, and in both the high school and the junior high. And you will remember me because I came to your door and said the car door got torn off at the track meet, and you said that's okay because everybody wanted a new car anyway.
Melanie Neiman taught at Paxton High School in business from 1971 to January of 1978.
And her husband, Jerry.
Jerry, and I taught.
Oh, I forgot.
I taught at Buckley Loda one semester in about 1980 under Dr. Vaughn.
Super.
I'm Bill Pufall, and I taught at the high school from like 75, 76, 76, 77. This is my wife Cindy. She worked in the office there for one of those years.
Are they talking loud enough that all you people can hear them? Okay.
I'm Rick Glenn, and I'm very pleased to introduce my fiancée, Christy Kellenhofer. I taught at Paxton High School and Paxton Junior High from 1974 to 1984. Had the privilege of working with Charlie as lead negotiator for the teachers union for 4 years, and came to know him as a pretty good guy, and really appreciated that association.
I'm Jim Biggs, and this is my wife Ruth, and I taught business at Buckley Loda starting in 1969 and taught there for 23 years. Then I went to PBL for 11 years and retired in 2001. And Charlie used to say to us in the business department, whatever you do, I know you're doing it well.
It's a nice compliment.
I'm Rose Lindgren. My husband Bob. I started in 1979 and I retired in 2016.
And I graduated in 1971 and actually broke in a few of these teachers.
Good job.
Hi, I'm Doug Anderson. I came to Paxton in 1986 and taught for 30 years, retired in 2016 in the Ag Department, finished out in the ICE and Ag.
I'm Mary Werner. I taught math and started in 68 through 71. Had family and then substitute taught the rest of the time through 2006.
I'm Linda Young, widow of George Young, who was in coaching football, basketball, girls basketball, and biology teacher from 1966 until 1995.
Hi, Mike Gillett, my wife Sherry. I started in 1993 as groundskeeper, did custodial work. I retired at the end of the school year in 2019.
And he's the son of Max.
Yes.
Max was the janitor when I was there.
Go ahead, get her.
Francis Vaughn. We started at Buckley Loda in 72 and I retired in 2003.
Tom Vaughn, superintendent at Buckley Loda for 16 years, and after that, after retiring from that, I worked at taught junior high at PBL for 9 years, I think it was.
High school too, didn't you teach at the high school?
I taught high school for 3 years, yes, I'm sorry.
That's how I got to know you.
Hi, I'm Bruce Henriksen. I student taught at Paxton High School in the spring of 1970 with Bob Rolfing, and then they hired me to be the teacher as Mr. Rolfing moved up to be assistant principal, a vocational director, and it was a great experience. I taught for 5 years. Mr. Rolfing pushed me to get my master's degree, and so then I ended up going to Parkland because of that. But great years. Also met my wife, who was Debbie Edwards, and so we've been married since 1976, and great experiences.
Hi, I'm Bruce Lindholm. I was at Paxton High School teaching English and Social Studies from 1970 through 73. And then I was at Buckley Loda, 1976-77 as counselor and history teacher.
I'm Nancy Dewey. You hired me for 1 year as a year-long sub, and then I went to Buckley Loda for 2 years and came back to Paxton with PBL in 1990, retired in 2012 and subbed till 2019.
Hi, Jim Flaherty. Charlie hired me in 1986 at Clara Peterson to be principal, and then you transferred me to the high school. I didn't apply for it, but you assigned me there, and I retired in 2004.
And I'm Pam. I'm Jim's wife.
You weren't a nurse at school. And Charlie had the habit of being able to twist people's arms somehow. He did. He had that ability.
Hello, I'm Peggy Popel-Sebring, and I was hired in 1988. Charlie was the superintendent at that time. I retired in 2021, I think. And a lot of the teachers here were my teachers as I graduated in 1982.
Good student she was.
Hi, Charlie and Jerry. I'm Judy Jepson Popel, and I'm here because Gary taught at Paxton High School from 1962 to 1964, and I was on the school board for 12 years and didn't run after we consolidated. And my favorite memory of Charlie is we went to many, many dinners trying to get the referendum passed, and we always had chicken and peas. And those were Charlie's favorite things, not.
Hi, I'm Janice Crank. You hired me as guidance counselor at PBL High School about 1994, I think, and I retired in 2010.
Hi, I'm Mary Parsons. I started at Paxton High School in 1987-88, and I left there in 2005. And I just know that Charlie's a Cub fan just like me, so go Cubbies.
I'm Diana Hale. I started in 81, working with Charlie as my superintendent, Bill Wiley as principal when I helped Tom McMahon, the blind student, and from there I took over Dot Foster's job until 2017 when I retired. I went through many principals. But Charlie, you're the best.
Don Wolf, I started teaching at Paxton in 1967 and retired in 94. So been good friends with you since I've known you anyway. So put it that way. So hang in there, Charlie.
Jill Manley. I was hired through the special ed co-op, and but Charlie was part of that anyway. I started in 1984 between Clara Pete and the high school, and then Clara Pete, then Loda, then junior high. I remember Charlie the best mostly through Mark, because Mark was a Cardinal fan, and Charlie being a Cub fan, they used to always bicker with each other, so that's my memory.
Hi, I'm Connie Ross. I taught at BL beginning in 1969 in home economics, and then when we consolidated with Paxton in 1990, I began another career teaching 4th grade, and I retired in 2003.
Hi, Charlie. We have lots of memories together. You used to come up to Loda and visit with me. I think I lived there most of the time. I started there in 1970 and retired in 03, and we had a great working relationship, and I always appreciated your attention.
Hi, I'm Sally Wolf, and my main claim to fame in life is I'm married to Don Wolf, and he came in '67, but I dabbed him in '63, so I'm probably affiliated the longest.
Hi, Charlie. I'm Charlie Clymer. I started teaching at Paxton High School in 1969, and then in '87, you approved to have me transferred as a guidance counselor to the junior high. So I worked there until 2002 and retired. So I always want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a guidance counselor.
This is his wife,
I'm Charlie's wife,
Carol.
Carol.
Hi, I'm Carol Tilmoni. I started at PBL in '95 at the junior high, then spent some time at Claire Pete and then East Lawn, and retired in 2012.
Hi, I'm Karen Rance. I taught from 1975 or 74 to 2009.
He's just me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm Tammy Durand, and Charlie, you hired me in 1989 as a special ed teacher. I was there until 1995. I did help a lot with music activities, and you'd be happy to know that I went on to be a music teacher for the remaining part of my career. And I rented from Don Wolf, and I'm not sure yet if the house is finished on Pine Street.
And this is her friend Cal. This is
Hi, I'm Joe Carson, and I was a substitute teacher for about 30 years. And I subbed in Loda, Ludlow, Paxton High, Junior High, Claire Pete, wherever you needed me, I was there. And I really have enjoyed it. And this is my husband, John. I retired in 1995, sorry, when he got burned.